Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 7th to the 13th. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific. And Capricorn, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, Capricorn, you can see my dog has joined me. She's probably going to get up at some point because she doesn't like it when I talk so loud next to her. Secondly, this is a big week. All right, Capricorn, this is that week that I've been talking about, that we have that major full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, Capricorn, how is that going to affect you? That's your fifth house, okay? And so you may have some changes in the fifth house. Is, the house of pleasure, right? It's love. It's a house of love. It's a house of creativity, families and their children, procreation. But listen, as we head into Sagittarius season next week, you might be reassessing a lot of things. You might be in your head a little bit, especially because this is a time to that's your subconscious, right? The 12th house. And so you might go a little deep, and then we know Mars is retrograded. Mars right now is in your sixth house, so that's basically daily activities, right? So some things can come up. We'll get to the bottom of it. That's why we do tarot. But let's go ahead and get started for you, Capricorn. See what's in store for you for November 7th to the 13th. Yeah, for this major full moon total lunar eclipse. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my email. I'm surprised I didn't do that earlier. Just so you don't hear all these beeps. Okay, there we go. So, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I'm gonna try to see. I don't have a lot of desk space because you do not want to wake up my dog. I do not want to wake up my dog. But listen, Capricorn, I'm going to bring the cards up to the screen. And what else was I going to say? I'm just going to see if I can move this over a little bit. Capricorns, listen. Y'all are in a really good place right now in Scorpio season. That is your 11th house of your hopes and dreams, but it's also, friends and your network and community. And so you may be spending a lot of time with friends. If you're not, I would love for you to, okay? I really want you to do that, especially looking at your spread, all right? Yeah, Capricorn, let's do it. Let's go for it. I like what I see here. And remember how I said earlier that you may be spending some time reassessing things, and you may have a lot on your mind as we go into Sagittarius season. You're going to be fine. You're going to be completely fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You did get the Wheel of Fortune, all right? This is a card ruled by Jupiter. Listen, Jupiter is a planet of good luck, prosperity, good fortune. If you want to think of it in terms of just what Jupiter, it's a huge planet, right? And scientists have said that Jupiter's gravitational mass is so huge that it prevents meteors from hitting Earth. That can't be coincidence. Come on, it's a planet of luck, okay? And so this is divine intervention. This is good luck, right? Just having that faith in that. Now listen, you pulled it in your past, so you've been having a lot of really good readings, okay? And it looks like you've had a lot of luck come through, which is great. And I'm very happy. A lot of that is going to resonate at home. For a lot of Capricorns, going to feel that at home. All right. Like I said, with your friends, just feeling really good there. Maybe you've made new friends. Maybe you've been going on dates. The fourth house rules. It rules your domestic sector or home. So the focus has been on that since May. Jupiter has gone back into Pisces, into your third house, but you are still feeling that fourth house energy. And so I really love this because look where it's brought you. All right. The 10 of Pentacles. Now we all know this is a wonderful card. This is prosperity. This is success. This is, honestly, it's raining money at this point. All right. Raining these pentacles that form in the shape of the tree of life. This is everything that, you know, the fact that it's in the heart of your spread too, it shows that we're coming to the end of something, okay? There's some sort of completion, especially because it is the 10, and 10 is conclusion, right? 10, 1, 0 equals 1. 1 is a new beginning, so when you come to the end of something, something new begins, and of course, with this eclipse, especially the one that we had last month as well, we had 2 eclipses, all right? And so that is actually very powerful, all right? Super powerful, and they bring endings and new beginnings. Again, you will feel that a lot in your 5th house, okay? Love, family, and again, creativity. But family and children stand out the most, especially when you look at this card. You see the old man sitting there very comfortably. We say that's the hermit who's finally made it. He's done his soul searching. You see the young couple, and then you see that little child in the corner there, all right? And so this really is 3 generations at play. A lot of family energy here, okay, but also legacy. All right, so a lot of y'all have been thinking about that moving forward, okay? That's really great, and I think that it's going to be an important part of your life moving forward, okay? Just having that really great grasp on what family is and what you want for a family and what you need in terms of your family role, right? And so here we go. We did get the 5 of Swords, okay, in your challenge area. So at this point, listen, I don't want you to I really just don't want you to get any in there could be some conflicts. Listen, these eclipses are the one that's coming up in Taurus, in your 5th house. It's not an easy one. There are some, you know, kind of aspects on that same day, and of course eclipses carry energy for a long time. And so what I want you to do is, if there is anything that arises that is some sort of conflict, maybe an argument with a family member, maybe an argument with your partner, maybe an argument with your parents, just know sometimes these battles aren't worth it, right? Sometimes it's easier just to put down your sword, okay, like the others have done, all right, and just see eye to eye at this point, all right? This is all about self-respect, self-dignity. This is all about moving forward without, you know, what is that Guns N' Roses song? Every rose has its thorn. Let's leave the thorns in the back, okay? And so this is just giving you a heads up, okay? There could be something regarding family that's coming up this week, all right? But just be that better person, okay? Not only a better person, but a better version of yourself. And I know you can do it, Capricorn. Y'all are natural born leaders, okay? You can stand up for that. Now listen, it does show here with the 10 of Swords in your crown, there has been some possible this week. There may be some stress that's going on. There could be something that happens where you feel a little bit of betrayal. Again, family energy there. And when I say family, listen, it's what family means to you. A lot of us get to choose our own families, right? And it could be whatever you consider family, all right? So there could be a sense of something that was really stressful, burdenful, is that a word? Burdensome, that's it. And maybe even burnout, you know, because at the end of the day, they're still swords, right? Swords are the mental suit, and it did end up in your crown. So what I want you to know is that this is something that you're actually wanting to come to an end, okay? Remember I said 10 is the conclusion, all right? And so here's the thing. This is, even though it does look like a grim card and you've gone through a lot mentally, okay? Especially when it affects your mental health. That's, you know, I always say in my, I don't always say, but one of the biggest points I make in readings when this comes up is mental health is the most important thing, okay? Prioritize it, all right? And so because it came up in your crown, so that's why I'm making a little bit more of a about it. So what I want you to know is 10 is the end, okay? So as long as you find ways to come to terms with it, I mean, just learn from it and grow from it and come to peace with it, because his hand is in the sign of, you know, he has the gesture of the Hierophant, which is all about having that deeper wisdom. And that, I'm talking about leaders, all right? The Hierophant is a leader, right? Now, you pulled your own card, you got the Devil, all right? Listen, here's the thing. It came in the root of your spread, okay? So there's something that you want to let go, all right? This is a good time to do it, all right? Very good time. Something that's not serving you well. All right. It can be the devil represents our vices, our addictions, our bad patterns, our bad behaviors, even the ways that we think, things that are just not serving us well. All right. And because it came up in the root of your spread, this is that tug of war you're going through right now. So, Capricorn, I would love for you to spend some time thinking about that. Remember what I said from the very beginning of this reading. You're coming into a place where you're going to be thinking a lot. You're going to be going deep, okay? And so this is showing that you should go deep, find those things that are holding you back, all right? Whether it is, something in your head, something psychological, or physical, in your physical reality, okay? Listen, yeah, this is, you're aware of it too. Okay, so a lot of Capricorns will be aware of it this week, if you're not already, and so that's good. So this is again a good time, especially with this eclipse energy, to let go. Remember what again, vices, addictions, things that just not serving you well. Now, one last thing, Capricorn, because this is your card, I just want to say one more thing here, okay? You can see the two people chained to the devil here. Those chains are elusive, so it's possible to break free, okay? The first thing you have to do is be aware of the chain. So be aware of the thing that is not serving you well. Secondly, in order to break free, you have to care. Okay? You have to care to want to break free from this, all right? And once you do that, boom, all right? You have that moment of clarity. You listen, the Ace of Swords is one of the most powerful aces. Aces usher in new change. They usher in new opportunity. And remember, swords are the mental suit. This is victorious. You see the crown, all right? You see the wreath. Now, this is victory and success. So it looks like because it came in your future area, you will have that breakthrough. And I'm very excited for you. And I'm very happy for you. And I'm glad that you're going to have that breakthrough, all right? But you have to work on it too. Remember, you have to take a little bit of action. The fact that you got 2 10s and then the Ace of Swords in your future is indicating you are entering a new, and this has been going on, this has been a process, you are entering a new place, okay? Especially mentally, all right? Just the way that you think about things. Again, like I said, we're gonna have a lot of attention there, Mars retrograde in Gemini in your 6th house. Also, the fact that we're entering Sagittarius season in your 12th house, all right, of the subconscious, of the the past, and just getting deep. But Capricorn, let's go ahead and get to your stuff. I'm very excited to see what's going on now. Capricorn, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe, and leave comments if you're new to my channel. And if you are new to my channel, it is very rare for her to sit. This is actually, you know what, it's funny, I'm not gonna lie, I think she was in the last Capricorn reading, but normally not there. Secondly, Capricorn, if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. I love you, and thank you. Capricorns, I love all of y'all. Y'all are amazing. And listen, when I say y'all are natural born leaders, it's so true, okay? You really prioritize your work, okay? Your work is part of your life journey, and listen, y'all, Capricorns, you can look at all the data. Y'all make great CEOs. Y'all make great leaders. Martin Luther King was a Capricorn. Michelle Obama, Capricorn. Bradley Cooper. Even Betty White, she was a Capricorn. So listen, you have a lot of power. You have a lot of influence. And y'all are amazing, okay? Now, Capricorn. Boom. You got the 2 of Pentacles. So it looks like there is, out of all of this, there are, there probably is a decision you have to make. Some Capricorns are probably going to feel that you're stuck in a situation, or maybe like you're kind of like a rock and a hard place situation. But listen, what I want you to know is that if you're aware of maybe a little bit of imbalance in your life, that's why I say this is a good week to think about that, okay? Good week to go deep, all right? Because getting rid of those bad energies and the things that aren't serving you well, it's going to help, all right? It's going to help you balance out. But remember, there could be something that you're stuck on, and it could be a decision that you have to make, okay? Something within your world, all right? Something within your physical reality. It could also relate to money for some Capricorns too, okay? Keep that in mind, all right, because it is the Pentacles here. Secondly, you did get the 8 of Swords, all right? So listen, this is honestly, when I said from the very beginning you're going to be in your head a little bit, I don't want you to. I said you're gonna go deep, but I don't want you to go so deep that you get stuck in like a tar pit of uh, all these thoughts that are bringing you down. I want you to feel powerful and empowered, not powerless. Okay, and so this is. The Eight of Swords, blindfolded. She's bound to the point where she's out of touch, like physically, literally. She can't touch anything. The good news is, like the two chained here, her feet are loose, okay? Her feet are loose. She can walk away. You can walk away from this. All you have to do is take off that blindfold. I know it's easier said than done, but remember, she believes she built a fortress. No. She built a prison, okay? Or she built a prison around her. She a prisoner of her thoughts. Again, sword, the mental suit. So it does appear you are going to be thinking about a lot of things, and it does appear, especially clarified now with the Seven of Cups. This week there could be some things that come through, and again, back to this choices thing. That's another thing. You may have some things come up. All right. You may have some opportunities, and you may have some decisions to make. All right. One thing that I want you to do, especially with the Seven of Cups coming in your external factors area, I want you to think about just the one thing. You're going to be in your head a lot, okay? I'm not going to lie. You're going to be thinking a lot. And that's good, all right? Especially during eclipse season. Eclipses bring change, and we want to think about what our next step is, all right? But what I want you to do, especially because you got the Seven of Cups, all right, in your external factors area, you may have some things, choices. You may have some options come through, especially if you're looking for new jobs, if you're looking for a relationship, if you're house hunting, anything that really has to do with like making decisions, with family as well. Again, that is really strong energy here. I want you to, if it's a little overwhelming, just think of that one thing you want. Okay, the one thing. You don't have to think about like 7 or 8 different things here, just that one thing. All right, focus, and then from there you can build it out, and then you can start bringing the other things in, but just focus on that one thing. Okay, I do call this card the card of illusion and delusion. You can see not everything out of these cards, cups, are great things. So if you do get some opportunities, also read the fine print on everything. And then lastly, you did get the Nine of Wands, okay? If you are a subscriber, I make the analogy, 4th grade math class, all right? Your math teacher with a poster of the cat hanging from the tree, all right? This is that card. Hang in there, all right? Hang in there. We know you've worked hard, okay? We know you've worked hard, and we know that you can continue to make it. Like, listen, he really is like the most... Obviously, he, has gauze on his head. He's been through it. But he's standing above in front of the wands, okay? This is valor. This is him saying, I've really been beat up in this war, but bring it on. I can take more. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of energy. And that's you, Capricorn. That's so you. But listen, 9, remember I said 10 is conclusion. You're so close to the end of all of these, if there were challenges, okay? Especially challenges that were pertaining to some passions of yours and even career, all right? Career stuff. But listen, this is great. It is you. Again, remember, this is all about resilience here, and you've got this. Now, you've also got the world, all right? This is clear as day. The fact that you pulled you pulled 3 tens, okay? You pulled 3 tens because don't forget about Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune here. And so remember, I said 10 is conclusion, all right? 1, 0 equals 1. 1 is a new beginning. And so we're starting a new journey. Now, you pulled the world, all right? So at this point, the world is the last card in the trumps, the major arcanas. This is the end of it, the end of this chapter, okay? New beginning. You're about to venture out on this new beginning. It's been happening for you for a while. And again, when I say new beginning, I don't want you to think that like it's going to happen overnight. I want anyone to think that, especially with eclipses, especially with any major alignments. If you watched my reading for your November reading, I did make the analogy for this eclipse coming up and any eclipses, okay? Or even a full moon, even, a new moon. you have to think of it as it's a process. It doesn't, sometimes it will hit you right on the day. Sometimes it may not. It depends on, well, it depends on your birth chart, okay, to see what's really going on. All right. But it really changes for everybody, okay? Everyone has different experiences. All right. So just know this is the week that it will start, you'll start feeling all of that. All right. Because it's what you want anyway. You pull the world in, an area of your spread where it's just saying, okay, end of this journey, moving forward. But really, with these three tens, it's confirming that. And then the biggest affirmation for that is you did get the Six of Swords in your final outcome. Capricorn, I love this for you, okay? And so you are going to move past any sort of obstacles that you faced, anything that was really challenging for you. You will move past it, okay? Especially in your headspace, all right? Remember, I don't want you to go so deep that you feel like you're stuck in the tar pits of LA, or what is it, La Brea? I want you to feel that you're moving forward, okay? You can see they're actually leaving the turbulent waters, okay? Moving forward into what I call the promised land, all right? A better, look how smooth the water, look how smooth the sea is, okay? And so there's a lot of comfort around you as you do this. He's with his family. Now, the one last thing I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, is they do have the swords in the boat, all right? They do have this sword. So what I want you to do, I don't want you to bring those swords with you. I want you to leave them back on shore. Okay? Anything that was an obstacle, anything that was challenging, bring them with you if you need them to. All right? If you need them to empower you, if you need them to remind you of, how you really persevered, okay? And if it's something that you're going to learn from and grow from, that's what I want you to do. But at the end of the day, all the things that you do not want to bring into this next life chapter, let's leave it, okay? Let's kick the devil to the curb. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, all right? Capricorn, I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Again, if you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Go ahead and drop an emoji. And I don't even care. It can be a sailboat. I don't even matter. I love emojis. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.